Hello, welcome to Ravenbeak Nature Works. I'm Jamie McDonald. Today's January the 20th, and we've got 2 batches of yew staves here ready. We've been moving some wood around in the shop, making some room, and I pulled out these. I'm going to offer them up. So the wood's all been down about 5 years. It's been outside under cover for 4 and a bit. It's been in my shop for the last maybe half a year. And as always, this is old growth Pacific yew from the west coast of Canada. This first batch here is nice and long. Should be some nice long bows in here. So let's hop in and show you what we got. Up first, we have stave 1, 80 inches long, super straight, beautiful, tight growth rings. Front to back looks real nice. And as always, they've all got a bit of character. This one's got a little sunken knot on this limb here. A couple little bumps. But pretty clean. Pretty nice straight piece of wood there. So that is stave number 1, 80 inches long. That is $2.50. Again, all prices Canadian dollars. Up next we have stave 2, again, pipe straight, 80 inches long, super straight, smaller diameter tree. I can see centers about here, so maybe a 3-inch diameter tree. But real nice clean run. Right off the top here. So as always, there's little bumps, little pin knots, a little bit of character, but we're really doing our best to chase the cleanest, straightest yew we can find. So that's stave 2, 80 inches, that's $2.50. And stave number 3, 83 inches long. A bit longer than anything I'm currently building, generally a 32-inch draw bow. I'll cut my stave at 80. So we'll take a look at the growth rings, take a look at the colors. And as we look down the back here, got a nice straight run and real clean. Yeah, beautiful piece of wood. So that is stave number 3, 83 inches long. That's $2.50. And stave number 4, 80 inches. Looks nice and straight. You can get a nice straight run out of that. Front to back, beautiful. Got lovely color to it. And a lot of the wood has very tight growth ring. So as we look down the back here, see a tiny little pin knot here. Cluster off to the right. I think there's room beside it. Little bumps. But again, real nice, clean piece of wood. Some real nice wood in this batch here. So that's stave 4, 80 inches. That's $2.50. And we got stave number 5, 80 inches long. Alignment looks beautiful, nice and straight. Front to back, super straight. Hint of reflex. Real nice color. Again, just incredibly tight growth rings here. So, 5 as we look down the back here. Little knot off to the left, but I think you got room here. I think you're gonna get a pretty clean run out of that. I usually try and trim them down about 2.5 inches wide or so. It's that fine balance of not too big, so they're not too expensive to ship, but I also want to give you enough wood to, do the layout the way you want it. So that's stave number 5, 80 inches. That's $2.50. And stave number 6, again, super straight, front to back, super straight side to side. Again, slightly smaller diameter tree. So this stave number 6 is 82 inches long. And as we look down, it's got a little knot in the center here. And this end is all looking pretty clear. So, just because it's a slightly smaller piece of wood, but it doesn't take a lot of wood. I would say you could still easily get 60, 70 pounds out of there, no problem. So that's number 6, that's 82 inches, and that's $2.50. And stave number 7. This one's funny, it must have slipped through. This is 88 inches long, so I must not noticed it when I was trimming them down to length. Beautiful color, beautiful growth ring, smaller diameter tree, but you're going to get a nice straight run out of there. Just a hint of deflex to it. Not too much, but just a hint. And as we look down the back here, it looks really clear from what I can see here. So, super long, 88 inches. That's number 7, and that's 250. And number 8, 80 inches long. Alignment looks good. Just a hint of twist to it. But I think if we're chasing high corners, you can take a bit of that out. Might want to heat it a little bit. And just a hint of deflex. Beautiful color. That sapwood is so white. And as we look at the back here, it's looking real clean. Real clean. Little nut off to the left, but either stay right or shorten her down a bit. It's currently long. It's currently sitting at 80 inches. So that's stave number 8, 80 inches, and that's 225. And stave number 9, 79 inches long. Alignment looks good. I think you're going to get a pretty straight run out of that. Front to back looks good. Nice flat crown. And as we're looking over the back here, looking nice and clean. Don't see anything major. Look at the growth rings and the colors. So that is stave number 9, 79 inch. That's 225. And next we got number 10, 81 inches long. Really trying to get some nice long wood in this batch here. So number 10, alignment looks great. You get a nice run out of that. Front to back, hint of deflex. And looking down the back, little knot in this limb. One more just above it. That end's looking pretty clear. So, nice piece. Either a little deflex or throw a recurve on that. That's number 10, 81 inches. That's 225. And number 11, currently sitting at 79 inches. Alignment looks great, super, super straight. Front to back looks real nice. Lovely color, real tight growth. Gorgeous. And looking down the back here, got a little not off to the right, off to the left, but I'm thinking you can scooch right up the middle through there. End up with something pretty clean. So that's number 11, 79 inch, 225. And number 12, 80 inches. Alignment looks pretty good. Front to back looks good. This one had a couple knots off to the right. We got one here. So I think you're going to stay left on your layout. Right side drops away around this knot, which is, we've got through it, so we're just cleaning it up now. You're going to hug that left side as best you can, but real nice colors. Nice piece of tight yew. So that's number 12, 80 inches, and that's 200. And the last one for this video is stave number 13, 81 inches long. And it's got a little bit of a dog leg to it, but I think you're still going to end up with a pretty straight run, or good alignment, shall I say. I think there might be a little bit of an S to it, but I think if we follow that curve, I think our tips and our handle are actually going to line up pretty well. So, pretty clean piece of wood. So look down it. So, yeah, nice piece. So that's stave number 13, 81 inches long, and that is 200. Again, all prices Canadian dollars. If anything here is, too long, you want it chopped down a bit for shipping, not a problem, just let me know. But I like to leave them long, keep our options open. So thanks a lot for looking, and we will see you again here shortly in the next video.